Hey everybody, I'm KIARA, and how's everybody doing? Today I thought I'd do a little bit of something different for y'all. I usually don't do this for anybody. Usually it's my secret thing that I do. I am going to be doing a canning thing. I'm going to be doing 2 different size cannings, which this one is I don't know, 6 cups, or yeah, it's a big one. But I'm gonna be doing 2 of these. It's gonna be meatballs and tomatoes, or it's gonna be meatballs and oh heck, I don't know. It's gonna be meatballs and spaghetti and meatballs, but without the spaghetti. Okay. And but I'm gonna are y'all sideways? Well, sorry if you're sideways, but you can see me. Just imagine that you're right. Man, the garlic over here smells really good. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 different types of just plain Jane spaghetti sauce, and I'm going to mix them together and then add a few different things to it to make it kind of my own. And I've got a bag of Walmart meatballs, and they're just plain old home style meatballs, and I'm gonna put them in here and do it like that. I have washed and sterilized my jars the best I could because I don't have a dishwasher right now. We're saving up for one, and one day God will give us one. But everything is washed and sterilized. Even my husband did my canner. He washed and sterilized it as well. So here we go. This one is a can, and you can get these anywhere. Walmart, I think they're like $1, little over $1. I tell you what, I love this can opener. You don't even have to hold it. See, look, to open it. You can get them on Amazon for like $20, I think. Real cheap. But y'all can do this for a little and nothing. Put it up for hard times or not hard times. It doesn't matter. You can put it up for whenever. I'm putting it up for hard times, you know, because you never know, you know. Actually, these right here, my son, my youngest son, my baby, the one who I love so much, he and his wife are coming up for, well, they come up during Thanksgiving, but we do it a Thanksgiving Christmas, and they stay like from a few days to a week, and I like to make big meals for them, and sometimes I just don't have big meals, you know. We just, you know, being that it's just me and my husband, we have small meals. And so I like to save these jars because I can can in these jars, or I can put other things in them. But you know, you can, if you have friends coming over or guests guest or whatever coming over, and you didn't know that they were coming over and you want to feed them, you know. Okay, now y'all know you can get this little thing of minced garlic. I love the smell of garlic. You can get it at the Dollar Tree for, well, I guess it's $1.25 now, but add like 2, 3. I'm gonna add 3 of them. Teaspoons in here. I'm on my husband's new island. He told me not to dirty it up. Okay. Let's set this spoon up here. Let's see. Let's mix this up in here. And never, ever, ever, if you're going to can, don't put any dried spices in here. Try your hardest to put fresh spices, because dried spices, they get really, really, really powerful in here and overpower everything. I mean, it's horrible. I mean, Puggin. My chihuahua, she's been going crazy today. I don't know what her problem is. Shh. She is the ultimate, what do you call her? Alarm, or, yeah. Okay. I don't know. I guess that's it. I guess I'll just put some, because I don't have any new spices or anything. I gotta cut this open. I brought everything to the table except for something to cut that open with. Now, on canners, you need to get a pressure canner, not a pressure or not a cooker, because canners, you can only do that with meat. You can't like water bath it or something like that, because it won't last. And there's a saying that if you don't put botulism in, you won't get botulism out. Yeah, botulism bad. It'll kill you. But it'll you can cook any kind of meat you want to. I mean, you can go through your freezer. Let's say you've got stuff coming up that's almost getting ready to get freezer burnt, and you can can it up, put it in your pantry, and you can eat it 7 to 10, 20 years later, which is wonderful. Yeah, wonderful. And these are really good meatballs. I like these meatballs. I don't know how many to put in here. So I guess I'll just half this bag with this one and half the bag with the other one. So I've got another bag, but I'm going to do them with small jars for me and my husband. And I'm going to do it with barbecue sauce. Ooh, yum. Okay, that should be plenty in that one. That's quite a bit. And just for 4 people. But my family eats a lot. Even the skinny ones do. Let's get a few out of here. Okay, that looks about even to me. And I thought I was going to put it in there with this. How stupid. It's got slots in it. You know, isn't it amazing sometimes when your stuff comes up missing? This is all I have. I'll slide this on here. Okay. I I don't have my thing that goes on here either. I don't know where it went to, so. Be very, very careful, KIARA. It's like all my stuff come missing when we moved here. You know, I really hope y'all can hear me on this one, because I've noticed that for some weird reason, nobody can hear me on anything. And I do apologize about that. Okay, inside. Give me just a second. Look at here, I found one. A little bit easier to use. Maybe not easier to use, but you get more in there. I don't know, maybe just doing one of these. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. I have other things I have to put in here. Diced tomatoes. There's a trash can right there, by the way. I'm not just throwing it on the floor. Well, poo-poo. There we go. What this is doing. Well. Okay. Alright, let's see here. There we go. Oh, thank goodness I put something underneath this thing. He would really be mad at me then, wouldn't he? Okay, now, when you go to can things, mostly the rule of thumb is it's a 1 inch headspace, which 1 inch is right underneath your last line there. Real simple. Because it needs room to breathe and not blow out. I tell you what, this smells really, really good, y'all. Okay, now the next thing you got to do is get the bubbles out. So I don't have my bubble thingy. So what you do, there we go, is just kind of run something. There we go. Okay, be right back. Let me wash this off me real quick. Okay. Alright, now my lids have been sitting in warm water, not hot, just warm water. And I'm gonna, isn't this the coolest? It looks like alcohol, but it's not. It's vinegar, white distilled. Yeah, just plain old white vinegar. And what you do, what I'm gonna do real quick is I am going to wipe this off real quick, and then I'll do what I need to do, because I made a mess here, y'all. Okay, now let's pour some vinegar on here. All right, take that and wipe your rim off really, really, really well. That way, when you put your lid on it, it will be able to stick on it instead of not be able to stick on it. All right, then you take your ring here and you screw it on finger tight. Don't wrench down on it, just do it finger tight. And then we're gonna go over here, put it in our, I'll show you my pot here in just a second. I'm just gonna set it in here, and everything's cold. Gotta put a little bit of vinegar in there too. Set the vinegar there. Okay. Pumpkin, hush. Sorry. Okay. I sure hope I have enough to fill this one up, y'all. Oh, no, it don't look like I'm going to. Well, poop. I don't think I have any more spaghetti sauce. Oh no. That's okay. That is okay. Because we'll do one right now, even though it takes 90 minutes. And then I'll do this one tomorrow. I'll put it in the refrigerator and do it tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to turn y'all off for just a second. Okay, now, here's my canning jar, or canner. And what we do here, can y'all see that? Oh, there we go. Okay, we put that in there, and we're going to, alright, let me put y'all up here. Alright, we're going to turn it on high for right now. Let me take this off. We're going to turn it on high. We're going to put this on here. First, we got to make sure you can blow out of it or see out of it. Let's turn the wrong way. I don't want to turn the other way. Okay, this right here, there's a little thing back there. All right, you fix that in. Ooh, I feel like it, yeah. Okay. Now, we turn that on and we wait for this to start steaming. When it starts steaming, I'll come back and get y'all. Okay, everybody, do y'all see that steam coming out right there? What it is, or what you do, after you see that steam coming, what we're going to do is we're going to set a timer for 10 minutes. Alright, after the 10 minutes, well, I'll come back and let y'all know what we do. Okay, everybody, we're back, and our clock just went beep, 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 telling me it's time to get ready for our next step. I just gotta find our, there it is. Okay, see this little thing right here? I gotta put it on there. Okay, now, oh, okay, now when this little thing right here gets up to 15, then I start my timer again for 90 minutes. The only reason I have to do 90 minutes is because it's got meat in it. And then, yeah, I got my pressure thing. Yeah, ooh, yeah, that's under pressure. This thing back here, and the only way this thing won't explode, as long as you have water in the bottom of it. You put at least 3 inches of water in it, and you've got a safety seal right here. You've got your safety back there. This right here will blow first. That right there will, whatever it does. This right here will go and let out all the air as well. This thing won't explode. It's safe. It's very safe. So don't be afraid of it, y'all. Don't be afraid of it. We've just got right now, we've got to wait for our PSI to get up to 15. And then I had to check it the other day. I'm used to being in Texas and Virginia, but then I remembered that West Virginia is the highest altitude in the eastern part of the United States, and it's like, oh no, what pressure do I need to get to? So I had to check it, and I have to go to 15 psi. So it's like, whew, thank God I checked, because if you go under 15, you have to start back over again. But if you go over, you just have to keep turning down your heat. That's all that is. Ow, that thing is really hot. And I touch it all the time. I've got burns all over my arms, or little scars all over. You can probably see them, little scars all over my arms from touching this thing. And whatever you do, do not ever try to open this thing while it's still hot like this, because it's not good. It's not good. Yeah, just leave it alone till it's through. And if it scares you, just turn off the heat and then start back up. But we'll come back. Well, it's getting up the heat real quick. But I'll come back to y'all as soon as it's done and over with. Okay? See you here in just a little bit. Well, 90 minutes or so. Bye. Okay, I think, don't know, but I'm thinking that we might be ready to open up our lid. Hopefully. I need to get my lid lifter, my thingy here. Alright. Now, there's one more rule when you lift this lid up, or open this up. Alright, you gotta take this little thing off here. Alright. Now, when you open this up here, open it up away from you. See all this steam? You don't want that going all off in your face or anything. Okay, let's see if we've done anything right. Oh, I've never done one this big. Ooh, it's heavy. Well, it didn't break, so got a lot of saffron out of it, that's for sure. Okay. All right. While I was waiting on that, you know those little Jack Daniels, what do you call them? Shoot, I can't think of the name of it. It's the Jack Daniels pulled pork and and chicken stuff. Well, I had 2 of them that were about to go out of date, and you don't want to let that run. That stuff's good. So what I did is I put them in half-pint jars, and instead of waiting for that to buy some more spaghetti sauce for the other big jar, is what I did is I put it in 4 half-pint jars. That way, if me or the honey wants small things, spaghetti and meatballs, we can have it. So I've got 8 jars that I'm gonna put in a smaller canner. So let's get this filled up. I'll put you right here. I got a smaller one. This is a 16 quart. Water in it. Usually I put, in my big one, it's a 23 quart. Usually I put about 2 quarts of water in it to make sure I have enough. This one I don't know. It's the first time I've ever canned with it. Let's see, I got a huge jar here. Let's go a little bit more. I like to make sure I have enough. I don't want to ever run out of water, because that's when you get the scary stuff. And this one's going to be exactly the same as the last one. All but on this one, instead of 90 minutes, yeah, that's funny. Instead of 90 minutes, because it's meat, this one is 75 minutes, because they're half pint and a pint. Pints go for 75 minutes. But this is the best way, ladies and gentlemen, friends, family, is to, when you want to go through your freezer, because some of the stuff is getting close to the, you know, getting frostbite or whatever, you know, go through it and can up your stuff. You know, don't let it go to waste. Okay. Now we're going to put the lid on this one. Wrong way. Okay. So, I hope that I've taught y'all something, or maybe y'all like for me to do this. And if you like for me to do it, maybe I'll do it once or twice a month, maybe. You know, just let me know. And I love each and every one of y'all. And y'all have a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever in between. And God loves y'all so, so much. You remember that no matter who you are, God loves you. And I love you too. Bye-bye, everybody.